Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Darren Jacobs, and welcome to the final fight night before tomorrow's lockdown pay-per-view. It is gonna be one hell of a contest. Be sure real quick, in the last video I left a miniature poll on the video, so please tell me, go on there and tell want to see a you guys want to see a pre-show for lockdown, because we've got a stack card and I don't think you're going to fit all the matches on one card, so we might need two shows. Right now I believe the consensus is yes, but we'll figure that out nearer to the time. Once again, the general manager is still out ill, still not 100%, so he will not be starting the show. Instead we start with Trevor Jackson. Tonight we will be having 3 separate one-on-one matches between all 6 of the participants in the Elimination Chamber for the World Heavyweight Championship. And the first man out to the ring is Trevor Jackson. He's going one-on-one with someone here tonight. Don't know who it is yet. We're about to find out, but Trevor Jackson's had a great return to life here on WIW. Oh, but he's got a tough opponent here tonight. General manager not giving him an easy matchup. This could be a very interesting one indeed, as the ace, Peter Bolton, makes his way down to the ring to kick off tonight's show. The ace has had a huge rise to the top here in WIW, and at Final Conflict earned the right to be going to face for the World Heavyweight Championship against Max Danger and, of course, 4 other men inside the chamber. Unlike on Mayhem, on Fight Night, no one's going to know when they're going to enter or what part they're going to enter the chamber in. They're all going in completely unaware. They will only find out what number they are in the chamber when they get there. So they have to turn up on the day to receive their numbers for the chamber. So it's going to be tough for these guys because you can't mentally prepare. Unlike where Aaron Albright is number 6, he knows that he can prepare accordingly because he'll be the last person into the chamber. These guys don't have that element of assurance. They don't really know what they're about to expect. Anyway, bell rings and away we go, and Trevor Jackson straight out the gate with a brainbuster, not wasting any time here tonight. And Trevor Jackson has been in absolutely phenomenal form since coming back. Straight away came back and beat Wilson Woodward for a spot here in this World Heavyweight Championship picture, and he's been unbeaten ever since. He has been absolutely dominating for the last couple of weeks now, and he's trying to prove he belongs in the world title picture. Of course, tried to prove before his injury that he belonged in the television championship picture, but the person who knocked him out and injured him and kept him out for a couple of months is now also in the chamber, as John Cutter's going to be there. So that's going to be an interesting matchup indeed. So these two starting off the show. The other 2 matches will be later on tonight because we've got some great matches in between, including an open challenge again from Big Willie, who will be defending his television championship, as he will not be defending this week at Lockdown. So he will be putting his title on the line tonight. And that says it all, really, doesn't it? When every title on the main brands have not been put on the line, and yet we've got a stack card. Boy, oh boy, I cannot wait for Lockdown. It's going to be one of the best pay-per-views we've had in quite some time. Looking for the Northern Lights connects as well. And Trevor Jackson, we know, is a very versatile fighter. It's very different moves. Last week, predominantly working on the submission game. Couldn't quite get the job done via submission. He won on pinfall in a triple threat, I believe, to Cashman and the ace. And now tonight he goes one-on-one with the ace. He's going to go into the cover, and it's only a 1. And of course, all these matches are just to give people some mental preparation, some warm-up, to face the challenges that they're going to wait for at the chamber. And therefore, it's, you know, it's good preparation to deal with the threat that's coming towards you, especially when everyone coming into this match is in great form. The ace probably in the form of his career right now. He's having a fantastic time. He's gone from a starter on the card to main event talent really quickly. He's worked his way up the ranks, and he's earned the rights to be facing for the World Championship. And now Trevor Jackson looking for something here. What's he thinking? Might be looking for an end, maybe. Look at the eyes of Trevor Jackson. He's looking laser focused. Looking for the roundhouse kick. Oh, and he misses! Well rolled there by Peter Bolton, and he connects with a leg sweep. Oh, but wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Cashman! Cashman is here. What's Cashman doing? Well, he's supposed to be in a match later tonight, but Cashman coming out here to distract the ace. Oh, and now the ace. Attack from behind from Trevor Jackson. Oh, and just taken out. And look at that distraction from J.W Cashman trying to cost Peter Bolton the match. Bolton kicks out, but look at this. Now Trevor Jackson's hyped up again. Missed the roundhouse kick. Oh, look at that spear from the ace. And now the ace is angry. Look at it. You can see it in his eyes. He wants to rip Trevor Jackson apart, to send a warning to Cashman. Two men who clearly dislike each other to the point where they're even getting involved in their each other's warm-up matches. And that's going to be one hell of a clash when those two meet once again inside the chamber. And Trevor Jackson playing, getting help there with the assistance from J.W Cashman. Of course, J.W Cashman, as I mentioned, will be in action later tonight. So we'll have to wait and see how Peter Bolton responds to this. And into the cover. He's trying again. Trevor Jackson's keeping the control now since the distraction. Right as the ace, as I thought, was about to get in control with the spine buster. Didn't prove to be too effective there on that occasion. And now into the corner again. The ace is in serious trouble. He's counted it once though. Can he do it again? Roundhouse kick inbound. Oh no, he's missed it again. Another miss with the roundhouse kick. And the ace, Peter Bolton, is refusing to go down here tonight. But Trevor Jackson is refusing to let him take control of this match. Beautiful little drop kick. And the ace has to roll. He has to leave for a minute. Recuperate, because Trevor Jackson can't land that roundhouse kick, but he is in control of this match, that is for sure. The ace is just going to run straight back into the ring. A little bit of cat and mouse here, trying to make Trevor Jackson maybe assert more energy than he needs to. And this is a very interesting contest between these two. It's been it was a good match to start with, and then the interruption has really turned the tide on things. These two fighting a lot more aggressive since the interruption. And now Peter Bolton with a point to prove and a message to send. Oh, look at that! Decides to send it. Look at that. It was went to line up for ace in the hole, then started taunting towards the ramp. I think he was trying to mock J.W Cashman, but he got a little distracted there. And he took his eye off the ball, and Trevor Jackson made him pay for it. And Jackson really not going down easy here tonight. Looking for that triple suplex. And Peter Bolton might just make the biggest mistake there, and Cashman might have just been the cause of it. 3 massive German suplexes from Trevor Jackson. And Jackson now, he's been rolling the whole match. He's been in control. He just hasn't been able to land the finishing blow that he's Next up tonight, it is the Television Championship Open Challenge. However, we already know who's accepting it. He made it very clear in the comments section a few days ago that he'd be doing this. And tonight, he is cashing in on his opportunity to take a shot at Big Willie. He came up in the comment section, and I'll actually load up the comment now so I can quote it correctly, saying bad things about Big Willie. Big Willie was more than happy to let him take another crack at this title. Remember, this is not this guy's first opportunity at this title. He's beaten Big Willie, beat him the first time to capture the title, and then did so again in a few different matchups. But tonight, this guy believes he knows what it takes. He believes that he can beat him. Where on earth is this comment? I can't find it now. I've talked all this. I've talked about it, and now I cannot find it. Of course, I can't find it. Here we go. He is a joke. I'm tired of him doing nothing, being nothing but a joke. I'm the reason that he got the title. If the Demon would have never eliminated most of the other competitors, I would be champ. Yeah, I would have been. I would be champ, and I'd never be a one-on-one. I never had a one-on-one with Big Willie. So what do you say? Are you up for it? Okay, I read that poorly, but to be fair, not the best written comment from what I saw. But PJ McNair did make the challenge. The Demon has made the challenge to the champion, and the champion was happily ready to oblige to defend his championship. So PJ McNair gets another crack at the Television Championship for the first time, one-on-one with Big Willie. Although it's been some time since he stepped into the ring with this man, and as you know, he's evolved like crazy. The horns of war sound once again as Big Willie continues his road to 200 days as television champion. He's getting closer and closer each week. Obviously, of course, it can defend for maybe another month or so that he will be 200 days as the WIW champion. We're looking for another 4 weeks, of course, in Universe Mode time. That's only like 4 episodes minus the pay-per-view. So it's there's not really that much of an ask for Big Willie to retain for 200 days. He's already on the most monstrous reign in WIW history. Longest reigning television champion of all time. Longest reigning champion of all time. Most successful title defenses as a champion. He has broken barriers his entire career. It only took him a month of his career to capture the television championship, and he has refused to let it go since then. But he's been putting it on the line. He's been a fighting champion by every meaning of the word. Only not allowed to put the title on the line when the general manager makes it clear that he can't. Television championship on the line again for the 4th time, or the 5th time, I believe, actually, this month. PJ McNair believes he has the ingredients and that Big Willie would not have been champion if it was not for him. And so tonight, he calls out the champion, hoping to prove his point and finally steer his career back on track after a promising start. But the champion, Big Willie, has just been so dominant on this title reign. He's in the 100 and... I can't even remember what his number is right now. But he's been so dominant as champion, and no one's even come close to taking it from him. Can finally PJ McNair at least cause enough of a struggle to take that title away from Big Willie? And Big Willie hands the title once again. He looks confident that he can retain it. But PJ McNair, this will be his first championship in WIW. Of course, PJ McNair was here in WYW before evolving into the Demon. And PJ McNair, this is a huge matchup for him. I don't know how many more opportunities are going to come knocking for him. So he's got to make the most of this here tonight. He's called out the champ. He's asserted a point and now needs to prove it. Oh, and that's a good start. That's exactly what he needed. And Big Willie, the big man from Scotland, one of the hardest people to take down. And straight away out the gate, PJ McNair bringing it to him. PJ McNair looking great out the gate, but look at that, the power of Big Willie. Big spinning back fist. They're just standing up and trading right now. And taking advantage is PJ McNair. PJ McNair doing great out the gate. And a lot of people are getting off the good starts as of late, but PJ McNair, probably one of the best starts out of the gate. It's pretty good so far for him. And now look at this. Big Willie. Big clothesline. And he's just going to go straight into the cover. Doesn't want to waste any time today. Doesn't get a 1 count, though. He hasn't even actually hit a move on him yet, other than that clothesline. Big Willie looking really hesitant here tonight. What's going on here? He's backing up a bit, letting the attacks come to him. And PJ McNair is more than happily obliging to that fact. And Big Willie off the incredibly slow start. I've never seen Big Willie struggle so much out the gate. Maybe PJ McNair did know what he was saying when he said that he had the ingredients to take him down. And right now, he's doing a fantastic job of it. Peter Bolton, earlier picking up a defeat. I don't know why I keep saying Peter Bolton. I really don't. Look at that. There's a drop kick. PJ McNair flying right now. And the champion in a bit of trouble here. He might be getting dethroned tonight. Maybe might not even make it to 200 days. And PJ McNair, believing he was the reason why he's been the champion for so long, of course, has lost the title to Big Willie on 2 separate occasions. But he did make a valid point. One was in a triple threat, the other was in a fatal 4-way. So he hasn't exactly had the one-on-one opportunity that he'd like. And now finally Big Willie lands a big move, and it's a suplex. The problem with Big Willie is that he's a heavy hitter, a tough fighter, and he knows how to get the job done on any given occasion. He is a tough old man. And he just knows what to do. He's so powerful, so strong, and he's asserting that power here. Look at this. Off the ring apron. Oh, and crashing him in again. Luckily for PJ McNair, there's no LED board there. And all of a sudden, Big Willie with the big moves. But again, he's been very hesitant. This is really surprising how he's chosen to start this match off. He's been really hesitant. Maybe guessing that the Demon would come full guns blazing at him straight out the gate. The Demon has put up a great fight so far. Remember, television championship is on the line. PJ McNair knows what it takes, he says. Oh, and look at that. There's a nice little cutter from Big Willie. And PJ McNair definitely in control, trying to keep it that way there. There's a counter. And now into the corner. This is not where Big Willie wants to be. Big Willie, oh, escapes the corner. Very well done there. Big kick to the gut. And follows through with a neck breaker. Very nicely done by Big Willie. Now staring down at the Demon, who is down on the floor. Big Willie, like I say, he doesn't need to do many moves because he's just a heavy hitter. A power puncher, power everything. This man is all about power. And he uses that his massive size to his advantage every single night. And Big Willie just admiring his work once again, because he's turned this around in this match. He got off to a terrible start, but McNair getting up a lot quicker than I think Big Willie was expecting. Of course, Big Willie looks like he's charging up for the running knee, but getting way too close for comfort there. Uranagi slam. And now goes to the opposite corner. He'll have a bit more of a run up this time, but no! McNair once again gets up before he can even charge up. And look at the face of Big Willie. He can't believe how quickly PJ McNair is responding to all these moves right now. Oh, but now he's in trouble. He's got caught. He needs to find a way out of this. Running powerbomb. Running powerbomb, and it's a rope break. He doesn't break the cover. It doesn't get the cover. Oh my God, a running powerbomb. But once again, McNair's just straight back up, as if nothing had even happened. Oh, but he's going to get caught taunting. That was a mistake. Big Willie on the roll-up. No way. Is that going to be enough to retain the title? No, it's 2. And all of a sudden, it's looking like Big Willie is panicking. He went for the finishing blow, miscalculated on the landing, and managed to get a rope break, but it looks like he is really struggling in this one. It's almost as if he's holding back. I'm not sure what's going on here. I mean, he's taking the control back, that is for sure. But all of a sudden, McNair is looking to have his number right now. It looks like McNair is definitely in control of this match, or at least maybe he would have been until that Hurricane Rana onto the steel steps. And Big Willie, deceptively, he's not deceptively strong, but he is definitely deceptively fast and deceptively agile. Oh my God, look at this. Big Willie from the top row. What the fuck was that? What the hell? Alright then. Big Willie, ladies and gentlemen. Defying gravity since 2018. Or even 2017, maybe, actually. Look at it. Oh, no! Big Willie taking this up the ramp. Maybe settling for a count-out win here. Maybe the Demon really... Maybe he really is scared of the Demon. The Demon. Or maybe he's just going to go for the double count-out. I don't know what's going on here. They're both keeping on the outside, but they've both got to be careful and wary of the count. The referee continues to rise this count, and they're both still on the outside. This might end in a double count-out here. Big Willie, I think, is going to get back in the ring. He's going for it. Yep, he's back in the ring. And it's a count-out win. Oh, my days. Well, that, I have a feeling, is going to leave some controversy. But look at the face of Big Willie. He looks almost scared to death. I wonder what the hell that match was about. But Big Willie retains via count-out. But what was that? I've never seen anything like that from Big Willie. Usually he just comes in, destroys his opponent, and it's over. Tonight, he didn't even really put up a fight. He just kind of defended himself and then just took the win on count-out. Well, I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but Big Willie does retain. So I guess we need to move on down the rest of the card. It's another job well done, I guess, for Big Willie. Maybe not so well done this time. Next up tonight, some tag team action after a very interesting, to say the least, television championship matchup. Big Willie not looking as confident in that open challenge. But nonetheless, tonight we get to see the tag team champions in action once again. David and Alex will be going together once again to take on the team of KO Oxley and Carter James one-on-one as warm-up for what is going to be one hell of a matchup at Lockdown pay-per-view. These two will take on the Blood Brothers once again, this time for the tag team titles, and this time inside Hell in a Cell. These two have got one tough task, and the general manager has not made it easy for them over the last couple of weeks. Of course, Alex Wilson was going for the WIW Heavyweight Championship, and then all of a sudden, as he was about to qualify for the Chamber, the interruption from the Blood Brothers helped Max Danger put in the Max Lock, make him tap, and help him capture helped keep the Wolfpack out of the Chamber. So once again, the Wolfpack not going to get an opportunity at the title. And I say once again, this is the first time in a very long time that the Wolfpack will not be a part of a World Championship matchup ever since. The only other time, I believe, so far in the series is Resurrection. But Alex Wilson out here tonight. We bring down his tag team partner. Alex Wilson still very much a rookie in this team, but everybody can see it, how much of a veteran he's becoming. He's growing week after week as a champion. He's proving his worth. He's asserting his dominance. And he is absolutely proving to be a key part of the Wolfpack as of late. Remember, still filling in for Stephen Thomas. But a big, big teammate he has here in David. A massive partner to have. A true powerhouse, a true veteran here in WIW. Has been here ever since the beginning. He really is one of the true veterans of the sport. Two-time tag team champion he is by himself. Of course, one stint with Steven, which is the longest reigning stint in history. And of course now this stint as well with Alex Wilson. The only other people to hold tag team titles twice, the Linebacks. And that is of course on the red brand. But here on the white and gold brand, these two are the tag team champions. And they've been doing a great job of it. Of course, their last defense was at Final Conflict in a Four Corners tag team match. The first ever Four Corners tag team match in WIW history. And these two walked out the winner with Alex Wilson finishing the match as the last man standing in what was one hell of a main event to Final Conflict. Of course, at Lockdown, they'll be looking for the same results again. But tonight, they've got tough competition in KO Oxley and Carter James. These two, I'm sure, will be gunning for their opportunities again, because, of course, their first opportunity of the tag titles came in the Four Corners tag team match, and to be honest, that match was theirs to lose, because David and the Chaos Twins got eliminated very early, and so did, I believe, well, William Hale didn't get eliminated early, but he was gone pretty quickly as well. So it was 2-on-1-on-1 for them, because J.W Cashman and Alex Wilson weren't even friends. They didn't like each other. I mean, of course, they did come down to KO Oxley after Carter James got eliminated, but KO Oxley was knocked out by the $1 million shot by J.W Cashman to eliminate him. And that helped, did help Alex Wilson, but that's because he intended to leave him one-on-one to get rid of him for good, and it just couldn't get the job done. Well, yeah, Carter James and KO Oxley, they'll have another opportunity. That was their Survivor Series chance, and you've got to believe they'll be in for #1 contendership soon. Of course, already beating the Wolfpack on their first ever attempt at doing so. They definitely know what it's done. But of course, they've never faced an Alex Wilson Wolfpack before. They only did that on the one occasion at Final Conflict. Beautiful move here. Hammerlock DDT. Beautiful stuff. And, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Oxley and James fare with them in a 2-on-2 situation. They've been a fantastic tag team, really have showed true dominance, of course, captaining the Survivor Series team. Of course, they did walk out the winners of that one, which is why they were allowed into the match at Final Conflict. And Alex Wilson's got off to a great start here, but he just hasn't been able to progress much further forward. And of course, for David and Alex, even though last week they were jumped by the Blood Brothers, they were able to pick up the victory in that one-on-one match. And now look at this. Big double knees here. And this is what I'm talking about. The teamwork on display here. Oh, and a double gut buster from Oxley and James. And Oxley and James came into this company together. Their debut match was against each other. But when they both went to the finisher and realized that they both had the same thing, they realized that they were destined to be partners. They're both very great back breakers. They're very strong, very capable fighters, and they've worked so well together, of course, securing the co-captaincy of Team Fight Night. They then went on to lead Team Fight Night to victory in the first ever 4-on-4 Mind Games match. It was a huge day for them, and look at this lion salt here. Alex Wilson looking great out the gate here tonight. And of course, they want to send a message, but at the same time try and keep themselves relatively healthy. They can't afford to give away too much. Oh, look at that. Nice little face buster there from Alex Wilson. Alex Wilson bringing out all the moves here tonight. And Alex Wilson, as I say, and he's getting better every night. I remember in the Road to Glory tournament, he was a popular vote and people loved him, but he wasn't exactly a finished product. He really struggled in his matches, couldn't really get much of the work done. But he's definitely grown since coming on the main roster, and that is visible. Tag is made, and a nice little bit of tag team work here from the tag team champions. But Carter James did well to make the tag out, and in comes Oxley. David sidesteps the drop kick. And we've got two new fresh faces into this match. Oh, tried to scoop him up there, but Oxley did well to stop it. There's a drop kick, connects with another drop kick, just trying to keep David off his feet. But look at this, David. The true powerhouse just keeps getting back up. Oh, well escaped there by Oxley, and connects with a final drop kick. And he's got him down for the moment. That's where he wants him. What can he do with him down here? Targeting the limbs, trying to prevent him from maybe getting back up, or at least stand a little bit harder. And now look at this. Oxley, where did this come from? Look at this, Oxley, lumbar check. Oxley with the lumbar check from out of nowhere on David. Into the cover. Is that going to be enough? I doubt it. And it is only a 2. KO Oxley, look at that. First time tagged into this match, or second time actually. And already looking ready to wrap it up. And they might be ready to do this. Oh, they were looking for that massive, that deadly double backbreaker, but didn't get there. David finds a way to escape. Oh, but now he's in trouble. Now looking for the powerbomb, maybe. Oh, he connects. Thought maybe going for the powerbomb backstabber. David needs to crawl away and make the tag. He might be able to do so. Oxley can't stop him. In comes Alex Wilson again. Wilson back into the match. And Wilson, he may be the rookie of the Wolfpack, and the vet, and David might be the vet of the team. But it's definitely not the case that Alex Wilson is not holding his own. He's been so great since joining the Wolfpack. The newest addition to the Wolfpack, of course. Of course, the 5th member in Wolfpack history. Alex Wilson. Travis, of course, counting in his brief stint as a Wolfpack member. But a very effective member of the Wolfpack indeed. And now look at this. Oh, what a beautiful kick. Beautiful kick indeed. And now Wilson trying to wrap this one up, but Oxley fighting back strong. Oxley just refusing to give up here tonight. Up on the shoulders. No. Alex Wilson once again side steps. Oh, and now what's Wilson thinking? Oh, look at this, lining up for an air raid siren neck breaker, and connects. Wilson working hard here in this one. Carter James desperately trying to get his partner to tag back in. And what's he thinking here? Oh, and a lovely neck breaker. Wilson is on fire here tonight, and he really is taking the reins. Oh, and now to the Wolfpack corner. Might be thinking sleeping with the wolves, maybe. No, well escaped by KO Oxley. And Oxley just being backed up, back into that corner again. Up on the shoulders. Well escaped by Oxley. And still trapped in that corner. Still refusing to let him go. Oh, but now he's got him in the opposite corner. Oh, and that's a cheap little shot there by Wilson. Just to soften him up, ready for another super kick. There it is. Alex Wilson with the super kick again. And he's trying for sleeping in the walls. You can see it. Oxley refusing to let it happen, though. Can they get it this time? Yes, they can. Tag is made. Sleeping with the walls. Alex Wilson and David. Can they connect? Sleeping with the walls connects with emphasis. And straight into the cover he goes, but Carter James, still relatively fresh, as easily gets back in the ring to break up the count. Well, now look at this sidewalk slam. Oh! Sidewalk slam on top of his partner. That's going to leave a mark. And Oxley and James now both being beaten down at the hands of David. Well, what's David thinking here? Throws Carter James into the corner. Oh, throws them both into the corner. This is dangerous territory. We've seen what he can do when he has them both trapped in the corner. Now just beating away on him right now. Oh, just taking them both out. Carter James forced to roll. And now this is exactly where the Wolfpack want him. Into the corner. David. Oh, and he couldn't connect. Once again, Oxley escapes and he's by himself now. His partner's down. He needs to be able to just keep control. Hold on if he can. But that package pile driver onto the knee. Oh, look at that. Right onto the knee, package knee driver, and he's going straight into the cover. It put away the World Heavyweight Champion. Has it put away KO Oxley? Yes, it has. Wolfpack pick up the victory. And that driver onto the knee is becoming more and more lethal as of late. The Wolfpack, big win here tonight. Carter James and Oxley just never really got out the starting gate in this one. And the tag team champions. And another great display, sending a warning to their opponents for Fight Night. For the Fight Night Tag Team Championships. And look at that, they celebrate once again with the tag team titles over their shoulders. And they know they've got a tough task ahead of them at the Hell in a Cell match. And now look at this, the Blood Brothers coming out here, talking all kinds of smack, saying they're coming for the titles. But in the Hell in a Cell conditions, who is going to walk out the top here in what is scheduled to be an amazing tag team title match? Will the Wolfpack find a way to be able to defend their tag team titles once again? Or will the Blood Brothers use all their weight, strength and power to their advantage and walk out the tag team champions? We'll have to see at Lockdown, but it is time to move on down the rest of the card. Final two contests on the card then, and they are both both full of members from the Elimination Chamber match. And the first person to come down to the ring is Liam Connors. He will be stepping up to the ring. That means he's got 3 possible opponents, and that could be the World Heavyweight Champion Max Danger. It could be John Cutter, or it could be J.W Cashman. Of course, we already see Trevor Jackson earlier on tonight picking up the win against Peter Bolton, with some assistance, of course, from J.W Cashman. And tonight, we will be looking to see how all these men do, of course, because come Sunday at Lockdown, these 6 men will all be facing for one goal to become the WIW Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be Max Danger's first title defense since King Sam lost the title to him with the Money in the Bank cash-in. And for Liam Connors, this is the biggest opportunity of his career. Had a big victory against SaLgames to qualify for the Chamber. And tonight, this is the biggest opportunity that this man is going to get to do this, to become a World Heavyweight Champion. Can he cash in on the opportunity that has presented himself? And who is his opponent? Oh, it's J.W Cashman making his way down to the ring. Cashman making his presence known earlier tonight. Very aggressive fighter. And of course, looking to leave his calling card of the dollar in the mouth at the end of the match and walking out the winner here tonight. He's going to need some momentum coming into this chamber, of course. Still don't know when he's coming in. We don't know what order everybody is coming into this chamber in. We have no idea. It's going to be completely at random. But J.W Cashman is ready to go here tonight, and he needs to get the win under his belt, trying to build some momentum, interrupting Peter Bolton's momentum as well. We already know him and the Ace not on good terms by any stretch of the imagination. And it wouldn't surprise me if we see those two just fighting for a solid hour inside the chamber. But we will see, because of course they need to focus on the task at hand, and that is for the World Heavyweight Championship. So they can't afford to get sloppy. And straight into a collar and elbow tie-up here, and I noticed just an inch or two height advantage there for Liam Connors. Definitely looks the bigger man. Of course, J.W Cashman, a natural cruiserweight, a very well-built cruiserweight, has to be said, but natural cruiserweight indeed. Liam Connors somewhere in the 200-pound region. Very tough competitor, very strong. The very few fighters like Liam Connors in WIW, very versatile. Very well developed in his wrestling career. Liam Connors, look at this. Oh, nice little move there. Just to take him down with a complete shot down on the knee. And now looking to fly, looking to use some of his cruiserweight abilities here. He's not cruiserweight himself, but using some of those cruiserweight abilities here. And now look at this. Oh, big knee lift by J.W Cashman. Cashman, we know, very dangerous, very powerful. He has that vicious 630 senton that we've seen put away people in the past. But of course, we all know the big one, the $1 million shot. If you hit with that, the chances are you're out like a light. Peter Bolton found out the hard way last week. Couldn't finish the job due to the interruptions of Trevor Jackson, of course. But it definitely did the job, and it helped put away Peter Bolton in the end. And Liam Connors tonight trying to put an end to J.W Cashman. Liam Connors, of all people, needs the wins. He's kind of, in comparison to the Monday Night Mayhem chamber, he is the Robert Hall of this one. No one really saw him being a part of the chamber match. No one really thinks he's going to win the chamber match, so he has to prove that he can. He has to show why he's in the chamber. He has to prove that he's ready to be a world champion. And we've known for a long time he's capable of it. And we know for a long time that the general manager thoroughly believes that he can walk out a world champion. The question is, can he do it on the big stage? Can he become a world champion? Can he prove to everyone that he can do it? J.W Cashman, of course, probably one of the favourites to go on and win this. I'd say Max Danger's got a lot of pressure, so he needs to win it. But J.W Cashman, I feel like, is going to be really gunning for it, going to do whatever is necessary. I'm not sure how many people in that ring has that killer mentality that J.W Cashman does. And that's why I think he'll have an advantage in a match as just like that. To clarify for all of you, we are going to be using the traditional the traditional elimination chamber, not that piece of nonsense that was used in several companies last year that I won't disclose the name of. And now look at this, beating down here on the floor. Liam Connors, look, giving him a second of rest, and that's a wise move. Oh, that's a cheap stomp. Liam Connors being very aggressive here in this match. He needs to prove a point, needs to stamp himself authority in this chamber, and what a way to do it by knocking off one of the favourites in J.W Cashman. Looking to pounce, connects with the shoulder tackle. Beautiful move by Liam Connors. And now might be ready to charge up for the leaf blow gutbuster. He is fired up here tonight, Liam Connors. And now ready to put away Cashman. Cashman in serious jeopardy here of losing his match already. Leaf blow gutbuster. Connects. Beautiful connection here by Liam Connors. And straight into the cover. Cashman might be defeated already. Connors with a huge victory. Oh, and that is embarrassing for J.W Cashman. And as much as I respect his in-ring work ethic, I do love to see a man with such disrespect for human life getting beaten down like that. Liam Connors with another impressive display and walks out the winner here tonight, and he sends a message to everyone that he is ready for this chamber. He's ready to walk out the world champion. And we're looking for new faces of the company now that King Sam is out of the question, according to the general manager. Is Liam Connors ready to take that big step up, that one last step to becoming the world champion that he believes he can be? We'll have to find out soon enough, but it is time for tonight's main event. Main event then. And the final matchup before the lockdown pay-per-view. There's only 2 members of the chamber left who have not yet to compete, which means we are going to get one hell of a main event. It's going to be the World Heavyweight Champion, Max Danger, versus the monstrous John Cutter. What a main event this is about to be. This is a way you close a go-home show, ladies and gentlemen. And without further ado, we start with the World Heavyweight Champion. The general manager has put so much stock into this man. He's put all the faith in the world in this man, Max Danger. Mr. Money in the Bank cashed in to win the World Heavyweight Championship at Hellfire. At Lockdown on Sunday, it will be his first title defense, and he won't have the general manager's help there. No help from Blake Austin, no help from the Blood Brothers. He will be all on his own, representing the Danger family legacy and continuing the line of world champions in the family. The World Heavyweight Champion Max Danger with a tough task. The general manager believes this is the new face of WIW. This man is going to lead the company on the right track and on the right road and steer things back into his control and make sure that this new era of WIW is on the right path, and Max Danger believes he can lead it too. He's got a big legacy to live up to, and he's already on the right track of doing so by capturing the World Heavyweight Championship. But tonight, I don't envy him at all. What a tough task he's about to be dealing with. He's going to have to deal with it at the chamber though, so now he's going to have to get his first taste of what to expect. John Cutter is ready to go. And look at this, that battle cry. He is ready to take down the World Heavyweight Champion. This man has had a great time since splitting off from El Murica. He's been so dominant. He's been unbeatable. Last week, qualified for the chamber in what? 10, 20 seconds? Absolutely obliterating anyone who stands in his way. And we know that Trevor Jackson and him already don't have a great history. These two very much enemies, of course. John Cutter was the reason that Trevor Jackson was out of action for so long after dismantling him in an Extreme Rules match. And these two, not with a proud history. So Max Danger steps into the ring with the Beast for the first time. The former Illinois Correctional gets his first taste at the World Champion. Let's see how he does and whether Max Danger can hold his own. Oh, look at that, straight away, just tossed out the ring. And it's almost effortless from John Cutter. The strength and the power of this beast of a human being. And now look at this, there's a big counter by Max Danger, and he can't let John Cutter get control. He can't let him he can't afford to let him get the big moves in this match, because we know how powerful he is. He can finish a match in 20 seconds, as he showed last week. He can't afford to let that happen, Max Danger. He can't afford to get beaten down and torn apart by the World Heavyweight Champion. By John Cutter, sorry. And now, tossed back into the ring, Max Danger. That's where he's going to want to keep it. He can't afford to let John Cutter control the match. He needs to stay in control as much as possible. Max Danger, of course, we know his dad, Chris, former world champion, was never afraid of giants, never afraid of powerhouses. And this is the biggest problem with Max, and I think this is why he's decided to align himself with the general manager, is that he'll never live up to his dad's legacy. Or he thinks maybe he won't live up to his dad's legacy. Maybe he doesn't want... Oh, wait, what's going on here? Wait, Trevor Jackson? Wait, that's Trevor Jackson's music. But Trevor Jackson's already competed tonight. What's he doing out here? And John is furious. Oh, but look at this, Max Danger! Max Danger takes advantage with a snap suplex and Trevor Jackson. Well, we had Cashman sending warnings to Bolton, and now Jackson sending a message to John Cutter. Sending him a warning saying he's coming for him. And Max went straight back for him, but look at this. Now the Beast is mad. He's going to make Max Danger pay. Oh, well escaped. Did you see that? Beautiful work from Max Danger. And so far, since becoming World Heavyweight Champion, we haven't had a Max Danger match without an interruption of some kind. And now Max Danger, what's he thinking? Eagle Eye! Living up to his... pulling off his dad's move, and can't you tell that Chris taught him everything he knows? And now look at this, ready to wrap this one up. The distraction might have worked wonders here for Max. Looking for the Max Lock. Max Lock applied. Max Lock applied. John Cutter with nowhere to go. He's either got to force his way out or he's got to tap. Max Danger, the World Heavyweight Champion, in a great position here to walk out the winner. Wait, he's released the hold. Releases? Interesting. Max Danger releasing the hold. Oh, and he's going to regret that, because now John Cutter's back up. Military press, that's the worst place he wants to be. Well escaped. Well escaped by Max Danger and into a German. And that distraction might have just cost him too much. He can't concentrate on the match now. John Cutter is slipping here, and Max Danger is keeping control, and he's only getting a 2 count though. Max Danger applying the Max Lock. That's the first person to kick out of the Max Lock here in WIW. And no surprise, it's John Cutter to find a way to just power out of it. When we went for the military press, couldn't connect with it. Oh, look at that big takedown. And now he's revved up here, John Cutter. Ready to start his fight back in this match. Max Danger, the world champion, bringing one hell of a fight. But John Cutter, as we knew, would not back down too easily. Oh, and crashed into the corner. And that's not good. Oh, and a massive crash taking him down. And now the world champ's in trouble. This is not good. Look at the face of Max Danger. He doesn't know what to do. Military press. Oh, he escapes. He escapes. And into the cover. Trying to steal this one on the roll-up. Max Danger, he only gets a 2. Jesus Christ. Max Danger once again escaping the military press. Max Danger survives. And he's going high risk. Not wasting any time. Looking for 630 senton maybe. He connects. Kind of. Didn't really get all of it, but just enough. Is that going to be enough? Oh my god. John Cutter just gets up. He just gets up. Doesn't stay down. He just keeps going. But Max Danger with that Danger family spirit. He's not one to give in either. Trying to lift up John Cutter. John Cutter says no. John Cutter gets him up on the shoulders again. And Max Danger showing that cruiserweight agility and reversal skill to get out of the situation so far. But John Cutter now bringing it to the world champion. Trying to show how difficult it's going to be for Max Danger to retain, because of course if he struggles here tonight, he's going to struggle against the rest of them at lockdown. He's got one tough task, and of course, unlike Aaron Albright, he hasn't got the chance to be in at number 6. He's going to hope that he draws number 6, but he might not get it. So it's going to be tougher for Max Danger to retain the title. And now Max Danger with the elbow, trying to lift up John Cutter again, but now John Cutter with an escape. And into an inverted DDT. Max is in trouble. The big hits are coming. And it's only going to be a matter of time. Surely he can't escape the military press forever. John Cutter making him pay. And now with a full head of steam and an elbow drop. Max Danger's in trouble. And John Cutter senses it. He's going to go for the cover to beat the world champion. And it's only a 2. John Cutter tired though, because the locks have been hurting. Those submission applied by Max have definitely done the damage, and you can see the mark they've left in the match. Oh dear, didn't go for the... Oh, there's the choke slam. And that's not going to help. Max Danger's cause being stomped down by the Beast, who right now is not slowing down for anyone, and especially not the world champion. He is stamping his authority here. And I tell you what, when we saw this man in a qualifying match for the Chamber, I think everyone was scared that this man was going to be participating. Such a dominant fighter. Couldn't capture the TV title, but he looks like he's ready to capture the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, couldn't beat Big Willie, as I said, but name someone who actually could beat Big Willie. That's all I'm saying. John Cutter now in complete control, but Max Danger still fighting on, still fighting back, refusing to give in. That Danger family mentality. All gets caught taunting into the roll-up, but it's a rope break. Max Danger, the world champ, is under pressure, but it doesn't mean he's giving in. It doesn't mean he's giving up. Trying to get back in the control we had to begin with. 2 big takedowns following the sling blade, and a palette kick as well. Very nice sequence there for Max Danger, and now he's lined up perfectly for the super kick. John Cutter's in trouble here. If this super kick connects, super kick by Max Danger. And now might go straight into the cover. Excuse me. Decides against it. What's Max thinking here? Oh, no. Well countered there by John. Oh, and you don't want to let John Cutter get behind you. That's a dangerous place. Oh, and look at that. Went big strike. Connects. Oh, but gets caught into a gut-wrench suplex. And now John Cutter looking for the military press one more time. He's only going to need one, surely. Max Danger in a bad place again. Military press. Spine buster. Spine buster? Military press power slam. And I think it's safe to say this one's over. But can Max find some life? Can the world champion kick out? Yes, he can! Look at the face of John Cutter. He can't believe his eyes. Kick out at 2.5. And considering last week he won in 20 seconds, the world champion is not backing down so easily. And to be honest, he should have seen that coming. Oh, and a super kick! Super kick! And he's got him now! Max lock! Oh, wait, no, he's not going for it. He's just wearing down the legs a bit further. I thought he was going max lock off the super kick. Didn't get it, but it took him down. Now what's Max thinking? Now he's going for it again. Oh wait, no, it's still not going for the max lock. Just again wearing down the limbs, tying him up into a knot here, and now mocking John Cutter. Well, what a main event this has been. He's going for the 630 senton. He believes now if he can connect, this could wrap it up. Max Danger to the top rope. He's low on energy. Can he land it though? John Cutter is down. This is his moment. Max, what are you waiting for? Max, what are you doing? He waited. What was he thinking? Max Danger was waiting for something, but I don't know what he was waiting for. A little hesitant there, and he can't afford to be hesitant inside the chamber, because that could be the end of him right there. Oh, well dodged there by John Cutter, and now John Cutter's going to make him pay chokeslam. That move beat Big Willie in the past. Didn't beat him for the title, because again, no one seems to be able to beat that man when the title was on the line. Once again, went in there and led with him, and now look at this, went for a powerbomb, well escaped. Max Danger still fighting back here. John Cutter though just too powerful, and he just continues to prove it, slamming him down onto the apron. So much damage. Oh, up on the shoulders again. Military press, gutbuster this time. So much from the military press that this man can do, and now once again just throwing him down on the floor. So dominant, so powerful, John Cutter. And you think if he'd have just done this when he was in the tag team division, he would have been tag team champion long time ago. 2 count. Well, he believed that El Miracle was holding him back, and I guess he's proven his point. His point is definitely proved. Everybody's listening. And now what's he thinking here? John Cutter just going to once again just wear him down as much as he can. What a contest this has been. Both landing their finishing touches, but neither of them can get the job done. But John Cutter looking for one more military press. The military press of all military press. Can he get it done? John Cutter's got him up. Spine buster. Oh, I said it again. Power slam is what I meant to say. John Cutter knocks off the World Heavyweight Champion. Worry signs for everybody going into that chamber. That's going to get the job done. Count to 100. Unbelievable scenes. And even with Trevor Jackson's distraction, Max Danger could not slow down the monster that is John Cutter. Well, John Cutter, hungry for gold, couldn't capture the TV Championship, but now, maybe, just maybe, the World Championship is up for grabs. He's pinned the World Heavyweight Champion tonight, and if he does that again at Lockdown, we could be looking at a new World Heavyweight Champion. An absolute monster of a man on a mission to conquer WIW. And that is going to wrap up tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like if you did. Comment your thoughts and feelings on tonight's show. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.